All right, guys. Well, we have a late night fabrication project going on. I am going out of town for a couple days this weekend, so Mr. Gerald Szilard needed his cultipacker done. Well, I'll show you what we're talking about. That right there. That is probably about 500 pounds of concrete in a tube that we are making a hitch for to be able to pull said cultipacker while we're planting. Well, not planting, to push the seeds down into the ground. Hopefully these grooves will stay full and we'll go from there. So we need it done by this weekend, and I'm leaving Friday, so we're working late at night. It's about 11:20 right now on a Tuesday night. I've enlisted the help of Mr. Cliff Thomas over there. He's doing some grinding. I'll show you what we got going on. But yeah, y'all comment, like, subscribe, follow along. Fabrication at its finest. See ya. Actually, Cliff, that one looks deeper than that one.
Huh?
That one looks deeper than the other one.
This one does, yeah.
But
I should have left it out alone.
hey, smile, you're on camera.
Is this going to be okay?
Yo, you're fine. Yeah, that'll just make it easier. So these are the legs that we've made. We cut some metal and folded them up at a shoot.
Yeah, grind a little bit.
I want to say a little bit angle. But then those, we're gonna weld these on the ends to go over the pipe on the other side. And then that's what's gonna ride it. And we'll bring it out here to this hitch that I had laying around. We'll weld it onto that. And there's a train coming. Sorry guys, the light's wreaking havoc because it's at night and we got every light in the shop on. There you go, all right. All right, so we're fixing to weld these on. We're gonna do a tacky on first. If I get the right side.
Y'all watch, I'm not going.
Yep.
Don't do that at home.
Gotta figure out the best way to.
Not want to stay?
No, just I can't see.
Is that kind of old age?
Yeah, pretty much so.
Right there with you.
Yep. All right, try this again. Okay. I know what it is. Fan's blowing away my gas. Bigger hammer.
You just had it.
We lost our big hammer.
Yeah. We've seen
The big hammer grew legs.
It's under all this.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep, all right, I gotta grind that real quick. That cast. That's what I was afraid of. It's cast and it's not wanting to weld.
Melting?
Yeah, no, it is. All right, back to plan. We're gonna go to plan B, find some more other different pipe. Back shortly. All right, well, here's to night 2 of our project. So anyway, so last night, if you remember, we had these cast, actually they're galvanized cast threaded ends for pipe. Took the galvanized stuff off. You can do that with some electrodes, really a 12-volt battery, and some vinegar. Stick these in them and they turn black. I ground them down after that. That's not gonna work. So what I did today was I went and got some pipe. This is 1 3/4 pipe, which from what I've been able to find out is very rare. But anyway, it's actually 2-inch pipe, but it has an interior diameter, new word, interior diameter of a little bit over 1 3/4. I want to say it's right at 1 3/4, but I didn't have calipers to check it. But it fits over the pipe, and so we're gonna make this. So we've got to cut this down to size, and I think we're gonna cut them right at 2 inches. So we're gonna do some measuring. Y'all pardon the mess, because it was kind of a thrash last night. And yeah, it's gonna be a thrash tonight too. We're gonna try to get everything fully welded and put together. See if I can get this aimed down here right. So we're gonna measure these that's 8 inches. So let's just do, so if I did that, I'm thinking 2 inches. Now we're gonna go 2.5. So 2.5. Man, and 2.5. Eagle Eye is on tonight. We shall see. Let me go cut these and we'll be right back. All right, now that we got them cut, well, I guess I got to turn power on over here. There we go. By the way, Mark at Matumba Charity got me some new gloves today. But I got the wrong, there we go. And I found out that if I don't wear gloves, not that my hands get dirty, but I get cuts all over them. These are done. That thing likes to run forever. And that magnet on here is really strong. So now we can weld them onto our arms that go across. And we're gonna get all that set up, but first I've got to fix the booger welds that we did last night. So let me get all that set up and go from there. All right, so my table that was nice and neat is now a mess. But you can see right here, the booger welds from last night. So we gotta get the grinder out. We gotta fix that. Wow. All right, well, go to this one. Well, that battery I don't like. That's almost a brand new battery. Well, maybe let's try this battery. This is ridiculous. So, one grinder down, another one bites the dust. This is ridiculous. Well, we're just gonna break out old reliable. Forget the battery powered. All right, so what we're doing now, basically, we're gonna weld. We've got these set up. We're gonna put a tack weld on them. And start tacky. We need welding helmet, which we have. Hopefully that'll ground it. So let's see what we can do. Yep. Go ahead and weld it all up. Crank up some heat. Watch your eyes. That is a little warm. Normally that would be a good weld, but because this thing's pulling almost 500 pounds and I want it to hold, so we're gonna weld this side too. Because this metal is kind of thin, we're going to lower the temperature just a hair. Maybe not. It don't like it. Okay, so that one, well, crank the heat up, get some pretty decent welds. Now this one with the gap might be a little tricky. Now, you know I'm gonna grind these welds down. So, we'll let this one sit off to the side and cool. I think that's gonna do wonders. Thinking I'm not getting a really good ground. Most of the time my welding table is pretty clean, but today is not. All right. Okay, heat's back up. Let's go to town. All right, so because of, like I said, the strength, I'm doing a double pass. Might even do a triple. If that don't hold it, it won't. I know I haven't been putting out a video lately. For those of you that don't know, I was out of town for 3 weeks. I've been back for a week, and nothing's gone right. I've had the great tractor debacle of 2025. Let's do this again. That got warm. That's throwing some heat. I like it. Let's see if how. Did I do both sides on that one? Maybe. Maybe not. Why isn't this? Oh. All right. All right, so the pipe fittings are on. Now we're just gonna weld these up like I did on the other one. I love it when a plan comes together or when it doesn't. Welding also works really well when you have bifocal glasses and they drip down your nose. Because then guess what? You can't see diddly squat. And that's what I'm running into right now. Even with this light. God, that doesn't sound good. All right, so those are all welded up. Let me get to where y'all can see me. There we go. All right, so whew. Those are all welded up. Now, seeing as how all the batteries are dead and everything else is dead and we're having to use Old Reliable. Old Reliable's disc is bad, so we've got to get this off of here somehow, some way. And I'm gonna have to get a thin wrench. So, y'all hang out. Remember guys, comment, like, subscribe, Locust Farm Fab Shop. We're doing fab work now. I love it. Late night fab work, it's awesome. Appreciate y'all watching. Remember, hit that little subscribe button. It doesn't hurt you, but it helps me. I'm not begging for it, but I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, so we got Old Reliable fixed. Got a new pad on her. We're gonna sand this down now. That is still freaking hot. And I don't have gloves on. Again. I had a drink. I don't know what I did with it. Well, isn't that lovely? There should be a black cup around here somewhere with some sweet tea in it, and I can't find it nowhere. That's just my luck. I don't see it nowhere. Losing my dang gum mind. All right, let's get this one cleaned up. Well, I knew it. Gotta clamp it down, Day-Day. All right, just so y'all know, down here I'm seeing some porosity in my welds. Typically what that means is it's the dirty. So with MIG welding, and I'm a dummy because I didn't do it, but with MIG welding you have to grind it and make sure you got clean steel. If not, you get all the impurities in the steel that come up through your weld, and you get, let me show y'all here. All right, follow me, come on. So then you get these impurities in your weld right there. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. I'll try to zoom in. I've got little pinholes and where I missed. So we're gonna have to re-weld that, weld that back up. And it's all because I did not clean my welds when I went to put them together. Like I know I'm supposed to. It's really all I needed. Just a little bit. And see, even there, sometimes I think that my wire is dirty or something. All right. I don't know what that is. Even some of my that's some brake parts cleaner. And I might want to do another pass right there on that one. Just for the simple fact, I don't want this stuff breaking. It's still really hot. Yep, still really hot. That'll work. For some reason, these lights right here play havoc on my eyesight. Probably doesn't help that it's 10 after 11. All right. Back guys, we're gonna go set this up over there on the other side. All right, so we're working on this over here. So if I can get my camera to do right. What is going on here? All right, so now we got to work this out. We got to work out if we want to, how we want to do this. First things first, we got to find center. Lovely, big fat feet. $59.5, so almost 60, so 29 and a quarter. We're gonna go 29 and a half just because it's closer. Dang gum frog runner. Come on. Piece of crap. So y'all can probably tell I'm tired. That's not a very strong. I could weld it on 3 sides, but pulling on it would still be a pain in the butt. I could cut it at an angle to where it flushes up to this, and I could weld into there.